Jai Guru, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. So this is my first time doing Jajan, so please excuse any misgivings. Shri Thakur, Pranadhyay, Shri Badma, Pujapat, Shri Badda Acharya, Shri Dada, and to all my satsang brothers and sisters, Jai Guru. Um, today Manoj Dai a couple of days ago called me up and said, "Do you want to do Jajan? This is my first time." So I said, "Yes, why not?" So one thing that I want to talk about again is something that already has been touched upon. So it's about Sadachar. I just wanted to talk. So as we go through these strange times, we have the pandemic facing us, and then there is so much darkness around us. There is so much calamity. There is so much uncertainty that the only thing that we can look forward to in our lives for navigation is Sri Sri Thakur. So the teachings of Sri Sri Thakur, they are ageless, they are timeless. If we look at them, they help us navigate through every situation. So we just have to be as close as ever to Sri Sri Thakur. We have to follow his teachings deeply. We have to apply them in our lives, in our day-to-day lives. And that seems like the only way forward in difficult and uncertain times like this. So what I wanted to talk today is about the relationship between science and religion. This is something that Sri Sri Thakur has talked about in great length, and his voice was one of the most energetic, one of the most prophetic voices in the 20th century, which talked about the interdependence between science and religion. This is something a lot of other religious heads have kind of taken an aversion to. Even now we must be seeing news on a day-to-day basis that in certain states there are scientists and there are doctors who are coming and telling us to do a certain thing, and then there are certain religious heads who are telling us to do something else, entirely opposite, exactly opposite of what is expected of us. So there is a big conflict which is brewing between science and religion, and this is something that has been happening for a while, and what I wanted to do is just touch upon some of Thakur's teachings on that. So Sri Sri Thakur was one of the foremost, he was one of the most prominent people who said that science and religion can coexist. They indeed do coexist. They aim for the same thing. They are not mutually exclusive. They are not, they don't go against each other. There is no fight between science and religion. So Sri Sri Thakur said that what is religion? Religion is something like a code of conduct. It's like a way of living. So it basically tries to elevate you so that you come into communion with God. So you become, you elevate yourself through religion, through the way you live, through the way you conduct yourself, and it brings you closer to God. And similarly, what does science do? So Sri Sri Thakur said science is something that governs the inner and outer universes that exist. So the inner universe that exists within us, as well as the outer universe that exists around us, this is what is governed by science. And what science does is brings us closer to truth. And unequivocally, what it essentially means is that it brings us closer to God himself or herself. So science is something that helps us in the pursuit of truth, and thus helps us in the pursuit of God. So that is what Sri Sri Thakur has said. And what he also says is about spirituality. So he says spirituality is something which is at the heart of every religion. So every religion is based on spirituality. There's probably no religion which does not have a spiritual base. And what Sri Sri Thakur has said, that science is about investigation of the truth. Spirituality, which is the base of every religion, is about investigation of inner self. So science and religion, they both reinforce each other. One is about seeking the truth, one is about discovering yourself, and both of them are essentially conjoined. So they go hand in hand. So Sri Sri Thakur, was avidly, he was avid about the Gita. He was, he believed in the Gita a lot. So in Gita also there is a mention of the spiritual pursuits arising from Gyan, which is knowledge, and Vigyan, which is science and technology. So even think about us, right? We are, without embracing technology, we would not be able to, connect with each other in times like this when we are not physically, it's not possible for us to be physically present with each other or in front of each other. So he says that a life without, Sri Sri Thakur's very own words, a life without scientific understanding of the world around us is like a life without many of its charms. And similarly, a life without spiritual bliss is a life without any meaning. So he says both are very important, both need to coexist in our life in order for us to live fulfilled lives, elevated lives. And again, whatever Sri Sri Thakur has proposed, it all, I mean, like if you see Sadachar, right? So then, we talked about Sadachar, Ganeshda talked about it, and what does Sadachar basically mean? There are so many practices in Sadachar that Sri Sri Thakur has talked about, which have their base, which are completely based on science. Like for example, I'm talking about Narir Niti message number 58, so sermon number 58. So what Sri Sri Thakur has said, he said during sickness, when caught by disease, stay away from others as much as possible. If you can, keep yourself so isolated that others that are not in any way infected by your sickness, so while lying, while sitting, while talking and so on, pay particular attention to the danger of that infection. So what he's saying is very similar to what, it sounds very similar, right? Because that's what doctors are saying in today's times. He's saying that stay isolated, distance yourself from others, stay isolated if you are sick, and you act in such a way so that others are not infected by your sickness. And he also says, try to make your, while lying, sitting, talking and so on, pay particular attention to the danger of that infection. Try to make your attendants who are engaged in serving and nursing also conscious of it, and watch so that they will not go into the public without being properly clean. So here he talks about, the essence of being clean while going out in the public. So if you have attended to someone, you must sanitize yourself before you go out. And then he says, you will see once you have recovered from your disease, there will be a less possibility and fear of being further and again attacked. So this is Narir Niti sermon number 58, Bani number 58. It's so pertinent in today's world, and I'm like, how similar does it sound to what doctors are saying as of today? So this is Thakur, and he has said that decades ago. So Thakur has given us the template to lead life right from birth till death. So he has given us the entire template. I mean, he has laid the path down for us. He has basically shown the path. So it's for us, it's entirely upon us to walk that path. It's for us to engage with Sri Sri Thakur if we are connected, to even become connected more deeply during these times. If we are disconnected, to re-establish that connection. So those of us who are in IT would understand. So think of Sri Sri Thakur as like this infinite server of knowledge and wisdom, and what we are trying to do is we are just trying to connect with him, and through satsang, through jajan, through Ishtavuti, all these tools are what Sri Sri Thakur has given us, has enabled us with, in order to connect with him at a more spiritual level, to engage with him more deeply, more thoughtfully. So with this, I will not take any more time. Even Sri Sri Thakur has talked a lot about maintaining social distance. So Sri Sri Thakur has said that you must not touch the feet of someone you prostrate to. So for example, if I prostrate in front of you, I should not touch your feet. He has also said that while talking to others, we should maintain a distance which is equivalent to one's own height. Almost 5 to 6 feet a distance while talking to others. How relevant that is, how spot on that is in today's era when we see all these teachings coming through us through TV. So with all this, I'll take not much more of your time. Sri Sri Thakur has taught us many things like this. So I implore upon all of us to go through his teachings, to connect with him more deeply, and I pray for the health and happiness of all. Jai Guru.